Here's a story for you about determination, never giving up. I've been in these situations a few times and it may give some inspiration if you need it. In my 30s, I thought I was successful, sold my first online business, had 60,000 subscribers on it, all SEO, sold it to a USA company. I had confidence. Wrong. I knew property was a good vehicle. So I was looking for long-term investments, going into property, and I thought, I know, I'll set up a letting agency. And I thought the best way to start would be a letting agency franchise. I thought, I know business. Didn't do my due diligence properly though. In the research stage, I did run the numbers. It didn't work. Business was saying it would make a loss. I took this to the marketing director of the franchise and raised it. They said, oh, it's fine. All you need to do is introduce these services. Crossed out all my numbers on the spreadsheet and changed it. Now you're making 100 grand profit. And I thought, hang on, I don't like this. But I went with it. Didn't listen to my gut. Needless to say, a year later, the business was losing a ton of money. Divine intervention happened from an Indian lady. Next day, I closed it down. I'll tell you that story another day. Roll on a year later, still not found the next business. Wife pregnant, due to give birth in a month. No income. Almost spent all the savings from the first business sale. This is 10 years ago, and that's when I discovered e-commerce, wholesaling, designing your own brands, and selling physical products. To start the business, all I had to do was get one wholesaler to agree to sell to me. Sometimes that's not very easy for an online business. So I did my prep and researched hundreds of companies. I found all of the designer brands I wanted to work with, and I found they were exhibiting at the NEC. It was in February. Didn't know what I was doing, but I was going to put on a suit, go to the NEC, talk to as many companies as I could, try and convince them to sell their products to me. Got up at 5 a.m. to drive Leeds to Birmingham. Opened the curtain, looked outside. There's a foot of snow on the drive. Would you believe it? So I got out there in my suit, dug out the car, started driving. Most people at that point would stop and wait. I decided to drive anyway. My back was against the wall. I needed to earn a living. So I drove several hours to Birmingham. Cars were in ditches everywhere. Conditions really bad. One lane open. Got to the NEC just in time, 9 a.m, and it was pretty much empty. Turned out it was an amazing opportunity because hardly anyone had turned up. So I could walk straight up to these stands, speak directly to the owners, and try and convince them to sell to me. Stayed there for the week, got as much information as I could, and then I launched the business. And that was the beginning of my e-commerce business. So I just thought I'd share that story with you. If your back's against the wall, just keep pushing forward and the rewards are there.